Hi guys, so today we'll be doing another video. I'm kinda bummed right now because yesterday I recorded a video and then after I put it into Premiere Pro, I found out the video had zero audio. So that was that video idea. It was about making a tile, more specifically this one. So I will be using it in the room today, but it's kind of sad that finally I decided to do something different and it just doesn't work. Now I have changed some of the microphone settings. Let me check if it's okay. Yes, it is actually recording my microphone. We're one step closer than yesterday. But I was really looking forward to that because I've always been meaning to do a video about making a tile, and I guess now let me just go on. How do I make this interesting? I guess the footage for that video is still around, so technically I could turn it into just a silent time-lapse, but I don't know how great the viewing experience will be because I do pause to talk for a couple of seconds every now and then. Keep forgetting I use chaotic stone in this region. But I don't know why I said but. I didn't have anything to say in mind. Oh yeah, if you guys have any like variety content ideas, like different games and stuff, feel free to comment them. I mean, desperate need of ideas, because it's pretty evident that Rain World as a whole is kinda dying. I just said that as a default material. But yeah, so I should probably find something else that the channel can actually work around. But the thing about that is that most channels that do try to do something like that kinda die trying, because people aren't there for the person but the content. So I do have to ask what people would actually be willing to watch. So yeah, if you have any ideas, comment them, and if they're good, I might consider them. If they aren't, then I won't. Alright, I forgot to save this at first. Probably one of my favorite things from Watcher is that now multiple letter acronyms are actually supported by the game by default. It's really great. Because now I don't have to worry about other regions, because I can just make the acronym absurdly long and then nobody will claim that, or nobody will have that already claimed. Because quick story time, I guess, I don't know what to really call it. I had a region like years ago that I was working on. It died because of some level editor issues, and while I was still working on it, it turned out that the acronym was already taken. So even if I did release that region, it would have not been ideal. I'm using the sticks and stones material because it kind of looks like roots and stuff, really fancy roots, so they're pretty neat, shaping up to be pretty good, you know, custom tiles. Is the fence. Anyways, I don't know if you guys know, but today is the 30th anniversary of Valve. I was really expecting like something, I don't know, not Half-Life 3, but you know, I won't lie, I would have been pretty hyped if they did do that. You can dream something. First time I will be using a render order in my entire life. That's crazy. It's probably really useful, I just haven't really had much of a use for it. Fading out this fence will be pretty nice though. I could try to do another one of these style videos in the future, but the issue is even now I struggle to come up with an idea, so it's not exactly, I mean, it's not impossible, and you know, practice actually helps, because I don't know if the video would be even good if I release it, because the end result originally was this. And then immediately after stopping the recording, showing it off, I was like, this sucks. And then I made a second version that's actually more of what I wanted, an indented involvement type style. So kinda sucks, but what can you do? Just add some pools over here. Maybe I can add some food up. No, you won't be able to reach it. Alright, I need some pools down here too. These light maps are really fun to mess around with. You can add so much detail, like wires on the wall and stuff. Now we're moving on to effects, and now a plane is rudely passing by my window. Man, if the audio sounds shit in the end because of the settings I tweaked, I swear to God, I will quit YouTube or something. It's not, just kidding. I do also have a thread seam that I could make a video about maybe tomorrow. Sometimes people ask me where these moss plants are from, and they should come by default in rained. However, if they aren't there, then you have to update your rained. They're pretty neat. Moss drops, they're props. Speaking of plant props, I've never made a room with a fest tree before, and I don't know if that makes me weird. I'm not about to include one over here. And that would be all. This corner looks a little flat. Can I add something? Oh god. Yeah, the outer rim tiles always make my game freeze up for a second. Does this look normal? Yeah, it looks good enough. Okay, yeah, I'd say that looks pretty neat. You always have to pay attention to the little details like this fence. Most normal people going through the region probably won't see it, so in that regard they aren't the most important, but you should still include them either way, because there are going to be people that notice them. Well, time to put it in game. Alright, this is the room. I think it turned out pretty well. Maybe I could do something like that. This decal search feature is really useful. I like it. I have to make sure this room is traversable. Alright, great. Oh, this room just doesn't have any sound. That's wonderful. Outside and net wind. Alright. If you like that little snippet of a thread seam, it's out on my channel. Alright, yeah, that's the sound done, and you set to relock in there. But with that, this room is now also done. So, I think it turned out. Oh, wait, shit, the spikes. Ignore that, ignore that. I love forgetting the entire region gimmick just randomly, especially while recording. And let's add some smaller runs. Alright, now let's restart. Wrong fucking region. Alright, and now the room is actually done. So I think it turned out well. The custom tiles do add to it. And yeah, that's about it. Again, if you have any variety content ideas for a channel, feel free to comment them. If you just have any video ideas in general, comment them. Please, I'm desperate. And that's about it. Bye bye.